David.
Now? Oh, okay. I see it now. Let me see. I don't know why it be taking so long to load up on here.
I have no idea, my guy.
There we go.
There we
Showing
go.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your host of Behind the Curtain, none other than A to the D, with my co-host.
It's good. It's your boy Woo Kid 36. Don't forget 36. You get missed.
That's right. You gotta give it up for Woo. Now we're gonna give you our throwback player of the day.
He got him up there, didn't he? Jefferson. Jefferson. White hand of all their field.
Look, give me your boy to work.
Jefferson. 8 on the shot clock. Stay down, big fella.
Really?
Oh boy, that's terrific.
Cooking Kendrick Perkins.
Crooked.
Big Al. For Big Al, he fakes in the drive, stop. Oh! To Jefferson. Patience. Jefferson, 9 to shoot. Lopez anchors down. Jefferson spins. There's Jefferson working on Anderson. Oh, beautiful.
All right, Big Al. My guy, Big Al, played from 2004 to 2018. He played for the Celtics, Wolves, Jazz, Bobcats, Hornets, Pacers. He averaged 16 points a game, 9 rebounds a game, 2 assists a game, along with 1.5 blocks. Al Jefferson is our throwback player of the day. Big Al is what they called him.
Big Al, the one-hand bandit. That man would pound that ball in his hand and go to work. His footwork was impeccable. I mean, I never seen. He was so slow, took his time, patient, but his footwork was nasty. His post game, man, I used to love watching him go in that post and go to work. Big Al was the man. I liked him at every stop he went to. He put in work.
So when he was in Boston, I was like, yo, we got somebody. But then the KG thing popped up.
Man.
And I was like, go ahead.
They should have kept him.
But
they brought him off the bench because he was young.
Yeah, right.
He was still young. And that's when y'all had because what's the name was there too before KG and them got there.
They had Tony. Was Tony Allen there? No, it wasn't Tony Allen.
Yeah, Tony Allen was still there. I want to say it was Joe Smith, but he had been gone.
No, it was I know what you're talking about. Not Joe Forte, was it? No, it wasn't Forte.
Nah.
Who was it? I'm trying. I know what you're talking about. Joe Johnson. That's what it was. Joe Johnson.
It was. I thought it was. Yeah. Before you went to Atlanta, right?
Yeah, because they had traded him. I want to say
to the Suns. Because he went to the Suns, then Atlanta. Because I remember. Yeah. Anyway, but Big Al. That man was nasty. Tell me what you're gonna tell him about.
So what I was saying was the trade that they pulled off was Big Al going to Minnesota for KG. Minnesota. Yeah, before he went for KG, and it was like
you're right.
They lost like 3 major players. I want to say it was like Marcus Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the other one? Al Jefferson. And it was one other player. I want to say it was like 3 players in that KG trade. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to look it up real quick. But that was,
you're right.
That kind of like they went all in on that trade.
Yeah. Big Al blossomed in Minnesota.
He definitely did.
We were like, whoa, we know he's this good now. Because he used to work out on that baseline. God damn. I wonder, like, really what happened to him. Did he didn't like really have the love for it, the hunger for it? Because I don't really remember him getting no injuries. Really, it's kind of like he just started fading out and wouldn't get no playing time. But you know what he's capable of doing.
I think it was
the right system.
I want to say it was more so his style of play wasn't really that great. It wasn't really flashy. Even though he could get the job done, it just wasn't flashy. And so I think because of it, he kind of got, like you said, phased out because nobody wants a big man in the low post that not really athletic. Even though he can score and he can get buckets, he wasn't fast.
Right, he wasn't.
He was just a durable player. And it was like, okay. All right.
You'd love him now, though.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. What was it? Anyway, I can't find it right now. But anyway, I thought that was, I mean, I get why they did it, and it made sense.
Yeah, out of here. You didn't know what he's talking about. That's what happens. Get out sometimes. Try to plug him back in a little bit later.
Yeah, so to me,
oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you hear me talking?
Nah, like my wife keep calling it, and I'm trying to figure out why she keep calling. All right, so
you better answer it. Shit,
crazy. I'm from the streets. So anyway, so Boston sent.
Streets.
Yeah, I know, right? So Boston sent Al Jefferson, Ryan Gomes, Gerald Green, Theo Ratliff, and Sebastian Telfair.
That's what it was. Yep.
For Kevin Garnett
squad. So Ryan Gomes, I thought he was going to be something. That's who it was. I just knew this. I was like, oh man, also got a squad. They got him. They got Big Al. They got Sebastian, and they had Ratliff when he was still, in his prime. You're right.
Crazy. And they got rid of all of that. They got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players for Garnett. So I guess in the big scheme of things, or the grand scheme of things, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Got your championship. So
got what you asked for.
Basically. All right. So we're gonna jump directly into this. If you could bring back one player and from the draft to your team, who would it be? Who would that player be?
So when I was saying this, I was thinking like, this era, of course, you bring back to this era starting right now. And I was thinking I would love to see Hardaway go to Golden State. Penny Hardaway go to Golden State with Curry and them how they were now. I could have seen them running the table. Because he got drafted by them. They got traded, for Chris Webber. So I'm going to say he was drafted by them. I would love to see Penny and Curry in the backcourt together. I could see them just killing cats.
That wouldn't be fair. Like that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Because he had 3D before, but 3D ain't no Curry.
Definitely not no Curry.
2 boys coming at you in the backcourt, man. Then I'll give it to Jerome. Curry would be a shooting guard for real.
He would be. He really would be a shooting guard at that point. All right. So this was the play I chose.
Bias has it here, and that's what I mean. If he gets the ball, he's going to score. 16-10 remaining here in Raleigh. Here's Bias with a high-looping jump shot, and Duarte, he's got to be the best baseline shooter in the world. Not a good pass that time by Hammonds, and Bias comes out for the steal. Nice move by Lenny Bias. Speedy Jones, down speeding inside. Bias turns, shoots, and hits again. Bias finally gets the ball low where he wants it, and that is his shot at the baseline. Bias into the lane. Great effort by Len Bias, who wants the ball every time now and is begging, literally, his teammates to give it to him.
All right.
Boston wouldn't lose.
So
They wouldn't.
if I could bring one player back, he would have been the player that I would want to have brought back. Because we never got a chance to see him play. And it hurts me to my heart of what could have been back then had he played. Like, we didn't even see him play. So we don't even know, like, how good he could have been. Like, you can't be like, he would have been a rival to this person or a rival to that person, because we never seen him play. Well, I did in high school when he was in college, because he played around here. But you never saw him play on the NBA level to see how good he was. Because if he plays, he's rivaling Michael Jordan at that time, like, hands down.
Man, if he plays, Detroit ain't going back to back.
No.
The Bulls ain't winning 6 in a row, or three-peat twice. That's not happening.
No.
I think the Bulls will probably have 2 championships. I will give them 2. I don't think they will have 6, because that Boston Celtics team was tough. And if Reggie Lewis didn't die, I don't know. I don't know if they have any chips.
Yo, if that's what I'm saying, like, we was robbed of this dude, man. Like when he died, I was like, yo, we never saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
you
never
still had
saw
Bird, McHale. You still had D. Brown. You still had a whole bunch of young players too, and Sherman Douglas, man. You had Ed Pinckney.
Yo,
Man, Boston had some teams back in the day.
It would have been.
And imagine Len Bias.
Yo, he would have been. It would have been the battles of all battles between him and Jordan. Like, it would have been. That would have been the, like, rivalry during that time, because he was Jordan's equal.
And Nick, them 3 would have been going at it. Them 3 would have been going at it. Because that East Coast, they played each other. That would have been, the East would have been really live.
It would have been. Like, he changed that, his death rather. It changed so much of the NBA. And I was just like, man, if this dude had he just played, like, if you could have gave it just one season, like, we have something to compare it to. Like, would have been that.
Right.
We don't even have nothing to compare it to, because he never even played. And it's like, when you think about it, what he was doing in college, like, I don't know if you ever saw it. You could probably look it up on YouTube. The duel between him and MJ, and he was giving MJ hits. And I'm like,
right. I don't think Jordan would be Jordan if Len Bias would have passed.
No, sir.
Because it would have been 2 superstars that like that. Yeah.
And they would have both been in the East Coast, and they would have both been butting heads a lot. So that, man, if you could imagine Bias going against Jordan on a nightly playoffs, man, that would have been
basically nightly basis. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, because when I'm thinking about it, I don't even think Scottie Pippen could have checked Len Bias, because Len Bias was like strong. You know what I'm saying? So when you
now if you take Scottie in his prime with rookie Len Bias, but not Len Bias going through his prime and Scottie going through his prime, you still wouldn't have been on hand. You know what I'm saying? Him going through the progress of the NBA getting better and better, and then Scottie getting better. Nah, you ain't. Nah.
We might not know
Scottie, but
we might not know Scottie. We might not. I mean,
very true.
Because if everything is going trajecting,
I know what you said,
in that path and going that way, like, Len Bias is going to be an all-star. Len Bias is going to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is working out that way. and it just never happened. And so it's like, to me, I'm more hurt because I never saw it we never saw it in the NBA of what could have been, of what should have been.
Right.
At least Kobe, we saw him play. You know what I'm saying? Like, even unfortunately he passed away, we got a chance to see him play.
Mm-hmm.
But with Len Bias, we never saw him play, and it was just like, he robbed us, man. He robbed. I feel like it hurts, man, because he robbed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a childhood idol right there. We watched, like, you literally watched this dude grow up, and you like, yo, he about to go kill the Celtics. I mean, kill, because that's all he was doing in college. So like, he going to the league, he going to the Celtics, like, everything lined up for him, and it never happened.
Except for that, he lined. You're right. Everything lined up for him. He took that one line.
You ain't right. You ain't right, man.
That's crazy.
You're not right, man. That was my guy. Yo. That was my guy. Because I was like, even though I was a Carolina fan, I used to love watching.
Yeah, Bias and stuff.
Yeah, Len Bias. That was the thing right there. Like, if you was in this area, you always wanted to see Carolina match up with Maryland. That was the thing back then. But it's either here nor there. But that would be the person that I would want to have played in the NBA or played on a team with my team.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that won't hurt. All right, so now you have raised a very, very, very good question, which was, who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? We had Penny, Ra, Amari, Ori, Sean Marion, Horace Grant, Kevin Johnson, Chauncey Billups, or Sean Kemp. So out of that mix of players, I'll just say two, or you can put in as many as you want. Who do you think really deserves to be in there?
Man, you added some good people, which I wasn't even thinking about. For now, I'm going to say, just off of his stats and his playing, Amari Stoudemire, I just, from his rookie season, really almost up to towards the end of his career, I thought he was a pretty solid player, all the way around. Rebound, defense, offense, everything. I loved his game. He was, started out pretty much a low post player, got that 15-footer in his game. Then, eventually started hitting the three, but it wasn't that's what I'm doing all game. But him definitely. And I don't know how Horry ain't been in there with the 7 rings and him being, Big Shot Bob. It wasn't like he wasn't a contender. He wasn't like he wasn't a person that was helping get these championships. He was part of the reason why they were getting these championships. You know what I'm saying? Clutch factor. He was hitting clutch shots. Even in Houston, he was doing it like, first 2 or 3 years in the league down there in Houston, balling out. So I really would thought he would have been it. But shit, all of them deserve it. Shit.
The reason I don't think Ori gets in is because he only has a career of 7,000 points and 5,000 rebounds. Now, I do agree that he was a very, very intricate part into the championships that he's been a part of all the championships that he's won, and he's been a great part in them. But like, you gonna let this man get in with 7,000 points? Like, he ain't even got 10.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I can understand if he had 7,000 points riding the bench, not doing nothing. Playoff time, he showed up. And he was the most reliable player in the playoffs that we could say in years that we see every time playoff come. Like, yo, don't let this nigga Robert Horry get the ball, please. It's basically how it is, because that's how it ended up. Every game, this motherfucker ended up with the ball, hitting a big shot.
Yes.
To win championships, too. It's like, it's crazy. You got to give him some credit somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just.
But I think that will be difficult for you to put him in the Hall of Fame above people that got at least 10. I get it. He got the rings to match it. So I get it. But I'm just saying it'll be kind of hard to put him in over other players. They got way more points and way more rebounds than him. That's all I'm saying about it. Now, with those 7 rings, he was a very, very main piece to all of those championships that he won. You know, because again, like you said, he will always hit the shots whenever they need it. But his body of work really ain't that great of a body of work in relation to numbers. I'm just saying strictly.
Talking about winners. I don't care about no number. We talking about winners. That's what we play the game to do, to win. If I'm winning and beating all y'all, I got 7 rings and I'm in a part of it. Hey, I don't want to hear shit about none of y'all. I'm just going to show you my rings. You got many points you want. Did those points add up to championships? No. That's what we're playing for, championships. Did your rebound add up to championships? He had key blocks, Robert Horry. You talking about playoff Robert Horry? He should have a trophy after him. The way he showed up in the clutch trophy. The clutch trophy should be Robert Horry.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. The clutch trophy should definitely be Robert Horry's, because he literally showed up in a lot of big game moments. And so that championship, if they don't give, which I doubt, because he probably won't make the Hall of Fame. But they should at least give him that clutch trophy. Like, he should get that at least. And if nothing else, he should get that. But the argument is going to be Jerry West.
What?
But Jerry West was clutch. So that's what I'm saying. That's the argument.
Fuck out of here.
I'm just telling you.
How many rings that motherfucker got?
He got a strong one. But he been to the finals.
You need that clutch. This is what I'm talking about. If you talking about clutch, you shouldn't. Coming down to the end, you clutch. Let's go. Hey, I'm giving you the ball. You gonna win this shit for us. Because that's what I did to Robert Horry. I gave that nigga the ball and he won it for us. That's clutch.
I really don't know what kind of argument you want to get or you want from me on this. Like, because I really don't have one for you. I don't. Like, I'm being honest with you. I don't have an argument with you on that one because I never seen the dude play. I'm just going by what was said. So I can't speak on the play I never saw play before. Now, I definitely saw Robert Horry play. So I can say, yeah, I know along the lines of why he was where he was because I saw it. But Jerry West, I didn't see him. I wasn't born in the 60s. So I don't know how good the dude was. I can only go by what people say. And what they said was he was really good and he was clutch. That's why he became the logo. But I'm with you. You went to the championship, the finals 9 times, and you only got 1 ring out of 9 times. Like, that ain't adding up. Now, I don't, like you said, I don't care how clutch you are or how good you are. You only got 1 ring out of 9 tries. Like, that's crazy. Like, you should at least, at bare minimum, have 3.
3, at least.
At least 3. If you went 9 times, like, you should have at least 3. Like, that's that's a lot of times that you went to the NBA Finals, and you only got 1 ring out of that. Man,
obviously, you had good teams to keep making it there.
That's for 9 times. That's what I'm saying. You made it 9 times. And your teams had to be really good in order for you to make it 9 times in a row. Well, I ain't gonna say in a row, but 9 times. So, but I do think Amari should get in there. I would probably put I want to put Penny in there. And I would probably put it's between Rasheed and Sean Kemp. I would probably go Rasheed Wallace. I would probably put Rasheed Wallace in over Sean Kemp. I just think Rasheed Wallace was just, but see, I'm biased though. Like, that was my guy.
I feel you. That's what I'm looking at this list like.
Yeah, so
Chauncey.
I don't know how. Chauncey definitely deserves to get in there. But it's the
Kevin Johnson. He was a man. I'm just going off what I see as pure hoopers. These dudes were hoopers. KJ was a hooper. Go get it. Penny Hooper, Rasheed Hooper, Chauncey Hooper. All these motherfuckers, even the Matrix when he's out there in Phoenix. Hooper, like, God damn. This motherfucker out here shooting that little ugly shot. Kill him.
Yo, it's crazy because I mean, because it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, I think that he should get in. Because, like, Rasheed Wallace had 16,000 points, 7,000 rebounds, and like 1,500, almost 1,500 blocks. So to me, I think they ain't great numbers, but I think those are serviceable numbers to get into the Hall of Fame. He got a championship. So, I mean, I don't know. He wasn't the greatest on-court player per se, but I don't think that should. Well, I guess it kind of does diminish it in a sense.
How many All-Star appearances he got? 5?
4. Nah, 4.
4.
Yeah, 2000, 2001, 6, and 8. But you got to remember, too, for like a good 10-year stretch, the West was stacked. You had Garnett, Duncan, you had Karl Malone still out there. You had, who was it? Dirk Nowitzki was out there. Like, it was stacked for a long time. So you wasn't just going, you had Shaq out there. Not Simmons. Who was the Lakers power forward?
Yeah, Amari Stoudemire. Yeah.
So it was Antonio McDyess when he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, because he made All-Star games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was tough. Like, it was
Chris
tough.
Webber.
Thank you.
That up there too.
Yeah, that list would have been tough for you to get into.
Yeah. How
so that's
would you run shit?
It's amazing he made it that far, to be honest with you, because to me, I think it's hard for him to be in that situation.
Shit.
Yeah, Sean Kemp, definitely.
He was still out there.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about how competitive the West was for a good, 10 years straight. 10 to 15 years. I say 15 years.
Very competitive.
No, I'm just saying, like, as we were growing up and we were watching these players grow into who they were going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Webber, like Rasheed Wallace. I'm saying, like, we just Amari Stoudemire, how we watched them grow into those type of players.
Yeah,
and that's all that. Like, we watched them grow into those players.
Right, to Hall of Famers, basically, because all these players should be Hall of Famers, and in the same, in the West, and they were all playing the same position. All of these were pretty much power forwards: Rasheed Wallace, Stoudemire, KG, Webber, Kemp. I mean, you go on and on about how many Tim Duncan power forwards that are down there dominating. And you had to go up against that every night, pretty much. Every night you had a power forward. You had to, like, oh, shit, I got to bring my A game.
No days off.
Mm-hmm. You don't see that no more.
Yeah,
at any position.
Well, I'm going to say this. I think now, I say within the last, let's say 10 years, it's been really guard heavy. As far as like what we saw growing up as with the power forwards, it's been like that with a lot of guards. It's been a lot of guards coming through now.
Yeah.
And so, I ain't gonna say now, but within the last 10 to 15 years, it's been real guard heavy. You know what I'm saying? You got Russell, you got Derrick Rose, you got Steph, Chris Paul, Deron Williams, Baron Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was kind of like, it kind of transitioned from a lot of power forwards to like a lot of guards now, so I mean, I guess it's
Tony Parker.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm glad you ran that down. So I was reading Hoops Hype the other day, and they gave a top 15 list of all the best point guards. They had Magic at 1, Steph at 2, Oscar Robertson at 3, Jerry West at 4, Isaiah Thomas at 5, Chris Paul 6, Stockton 7, Steve Nash 8, Bob Cousy 9, Jason Kidd 10, Gary Payton 11, Russell Westbrook 12, Dame Lillard 13, Walt Frazier 14, and Nate Tiny Archibald at 15.
And I don't know. I gotta know this criteria, what they going off of. Just to see, because if you're just talking about who had the most assists, then John Stockton should be number 1. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about point guards and you just want them to have assists, then Stockton.
So this is what I'm gonna minimize it for you. So then that way you can make it easier for yourself. We talking the ability to pass the ball, ability to shoot the ball, pass, dribble, and shoot. That's the criteria for the point guard. You have to be able to dribble.
I mean, I understand, but I want to know what they're talking about, like championships too. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Are you talking about championships? Are you talking about how many All-Stars they made? Their criteria. That's what I'm saying. I want to know how they made it up. But like, to me, that's how I go off of. I'm talking about skills. This is what I want to see. If you talking about point guards, to me, You're talking about skill wise, a person who can shoot, dribble, and pass and rebound and shit. To me, I'm going with Steph all day. You know, to me.
So you would put Steph at 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, did they have Isaiah in there?
Yeah, Isaiah was 5 actually.
Okay. And then who was it?
And then they had Chris Paul at 6. So it was Magic, Steph, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, and then Isaiah. I don't know if I agree with this. I mean, because like I said, I didn't see Jerry West play, so I can't really put him that high up. I saw Isaiah play growing up. I seen Chris Paul and Stockton playing growing up. Steve Nash. I didn't see Cousy, so I don't know. I seen Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, Westbrook, Dame.
Yeah, I gotta put Kidd. I gotta put Isaiah. I gotta put Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
And
because to me, the best all-around point guard.
I would say Magic.
I wouldn't put him in. To me, I think is either Jason Kidd or Isaiah Thomas or Chris Paul. I'm talking about all around.
I even think about Chris Paul too.
As far as like they can dribble, they can pass, and can like shoot. Those are the 3 like no-brainers in my opinion. Jason Kidd, though, in my opinion, doesn't get enough credit because I think he was the great point guard. Unfortunately, Penny couldn't stay on the court or couldn't stay injury-free, but Penny would be up there too as one of the best point guards that ever played the game. But you're going to go by what is, and so I will put Isaiah and I can't put Chris Paul ahead of Magic though. I will put Jason Kidd, Isaiah. I'll put Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, then Isaiah. That's what I would do. So I would still have Steph at 1. I would have
Jason Kidd,
Chris
Paul, Isaiah.
Paul. Yeah. And I would even put in probably
Magic
or Stockton.
You said who? Stockton and who else?
Gary Payton or Stockton.
Oh. You think Tony Parker should be on that list?
Yeah, I definitely do. I think he easily should be. I think he's top 15.
Top 15.
Easily. Yeah. I would
What
put
about
Tony
Rondo?
Parker. Huh?
What about Rondo?
No, not top 15. I would take out Russell. I mean, I would take out Dame and put him in. Tony Parker in. I think Tony Parker was that dude, honestly.
Yeah, as of right now, I think I have to agree with you on that. Well, I don't know. Who else was on there? Say it again.
Hold on. Let me Issue's trying to get in.
Nate. See, I ain't really seen them play.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna put somebody like this. All right, so it was Magic 1, Steph 2, Oscar Robertson 3, Jerry West 4, Isaiah 5, Chris Paul 6, Stockton 7, Steve Nash 8, Bob Cousy 9, Jason Kidd 10, Gary Payton 11, Russell Westbrook 12, Dame 13, Walt Frazier 14, and Nate Archibald 15.
Cousy coming out. I've seen enough of his real. No, he's a one-head bandit.
But okay, but in all fairness, during that, so you can't. I get what you're saying, but in all, at that time, that's what they did. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but if we lining these players up and we go into the park and pick them, he gonna be the last motherfucker getting picked. I tell you that. Facts.
I can't argue with you on that.
You gonna pick him over any of these other players?
Definitely not. I'm definitely not.
I'm saying he coming off the list, even if in his prime. We go to the park. We line all these 15 players up in their prime. He's getting picked last.
He most definitely is.
I mean, what up, boy?
All right.
Oh, man.
What about Walt Frazier? He come off the list too?
I mean, he's better than Kuzi. Way better than Kuzi. I mean, I think I'll take off West. West was nice, but he wasn't like these other niggas that's out here now.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so issues. I'm gonna run down the top 15.
Parker cooking them.
Easy. I'm gonna run down the top 15 point guards they have of all time, right?
Okay.
You could pick whoever you want to pick. Me and Sean was just going. We just did our 5 top. So Magic was 1, Steph was 2, Oscar Robertson was 3, Jerry West was 4, Isaiah was 5, Chris Paul was 6, Stockton was 7, Nash was 8, Kuzi was 9, Kidd was 10, Gary Payton 11, Russell Westbrook was 12, Dame was 13, Frazier was 14, and Nate Tiny Archibald was 15.
I don't even know who that is. Okay.
Wherever you is your 5.
Who is that?
Your 5.
You know, biased opinions. This is me.
Always be biased.
Isaiah Thomas.
Is number 1?
Yep. The best point guard.
Okay.
Gotta throw Stockton.
Okay.
Magic. Chris Paul. Then, I mean, this is me. I just like Chauncey Billups, though.
He ain't make the list though.
He should be on the damn list. Yeah.
Yeah, Chauncey's my guy too.
No, you know what's funny? I was just talking about that. Do you think he should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope he
think
makes
he had
it,
a great
honestly.
career.
He had a great career. Like, he carried them Pistons, man. They should have won 2.
Yeah, Chauncey was the shit.
Yeah, he was very underrated. He does not get the credit he deserved, man. And clutch. Yep.
Shoot, this motherfucker come up, man. Give him the ball. Watch out.
Yep. That's 4 quarters over. Yep.
But you know the crazy part is they drafted him to Boston, but Rick Pitino ruined him. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't.
Yeah.
That he became to be, because when he got drafted by Boston, everybody was like, he's gonna be this type of point guard, and like whatever Rick Pitino did, which wasn't allow him to do what he was doing all in Colorado, which like that's the part I don't understand about coaches. Like if you're drafting this player, why would you want to change up his game? Let him play the way he's been playing.
Yep.
Thank you. And that's what I was talking about. System players. You got a system, so you're looking for a player that's gonna fit in your system. If he don't fit in your system, don't draft him.
No,
Don't change the way he played. You see the way he played.
right.
That's not
Larry,
the player in your system.
Larry Brown made him better, though. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because when he wasn't with Larry Brown, he was more of a scorer. Whenever he got to Detroit, Larry Brown made him more of a point guard. So he was better as a point guard in Detroit. That's just my opinion.
He made him more of a pass first.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, you got teammates now. You know what I'm saying? Look to get them started first, because you know they had scoring on every level, really.
Yep.
Tom Prince could go get a bucket too, and then you had Rick coming off the screens and the Rasheed. You just throw it down. I mean, they
had a solid team. Like you can't.
Yeah, that was a good team, man.
Then you had Lindsey Hunter ass coming off the bench, torching niggas like. Man, and then Mike James too. They had some nice little bench players.
They had some good bench. Remember Corey Williams? They had some niggas, boy.
Yep. Dog.
Yep.
And then they had McDyess too.
McDyess.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did McDyess win the ring with them or no?
No. Yeah.
He did or
He
didn't?
wasn't on that team. I thought that was the team they lost to when Big Shot
He,
Bob.
he was on the team. Yeah, he was on the team. Yeah, the one they lost. Yeah, he didn't win one. Yep, he didn't win one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You went to the
yeah,
championship though.
right?
Yeah, they went to the final. They lost. Yep.
Because they lost to the Spurs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck
Yep.
Robert Horry.
Yep. Should have beat them too. Yep. They lost though.
Robert Horry. We was just talking about that. Should he be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, Big Shot should be in the Hall of Fame though.
That's what I was saying. That's what I
Yeah.
was saying. This motherfucker clutch.
Yeah, man, he was clutch. Ain't denying, no denying that.
Every time the playoffs stop, you like, man, who guarding this motherfucker? He out here.
Mhm. Yep.
Get out the bucket.
Yep.
And it be clutch buckets too, buckets that you needed.
Yeah, sorry.
Mhm.
Or something.
Like that one with the Lakers and Sac. I wanted Sac to beat them so damn bad, man.
Me too. I hate even thinking about that.
Man, he hit that damn shot. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
and
really
I knew it
think-
was going in. Everybody knew it.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, it was like that shot was like slow motion.
Yeah. I still see it in slow motion every time. Like,
You know,
boom.
watching the ball as it's going, and you just like,
If you see
I wanted
it
Sac to
around
win, man.
that was it. So, you know, but all right. So now let's get into some talk that Melo said. Now, whether you agree with it or not is your call. But Melo said his gold medals mean more than winning the ring.
Tripping.
I kind of understand on one aspect of it, but then I don't because he never won a ring. So it's kind of hard for him to say one is better than the other if he never did both. Because I'm assuming, I can promise you, if he won a ring, he wouldn't probably say this.
Yeah, he's just talking.
Yeah.
I'm going to play devil advocate. I'm
Let's
going to
go.
say the reason why he's saying this is because when you're winning these gold medals, you're winning it with the greatest players. You know what I'm saying? All these players are great, and it's a different camaraderie than your teammates. You know what I'm saying? And you're going against like the world, and like they're saying, all these players really think about the Olympics when they look back at it. Like, damn, this is like a great time because I got to play with this great player, that great player. We was all on one team, kind of like an all-star game, but it's more serious. And you know, all y'all on one team. I can see them because of that fact, but I don't know. I think you've been in the NBA, so I think you want that chip too. But I can see.
Yeah, because that was his career. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I can see, you know, him saying that just because of the fact of who he played with and shit like that. He won him with Kobe, he won him with LeBron, KD.
Yeah.
Great players. That
Yeah.
you winning no championship with players like that because he had a chance to win it. LeBron, he didn't win no championship.
Yeah. He had a good roster with that New York team. I thought they could have made noise.
What you talking about when he had Stoudemire?
Stoudemire, yeah. Yeah. And that Denver team, too. That Denver team. I thought they would make some noise.
Now, that Denver team
Young.
should have at least pulled at least
Mhm.
one out of there. That Denver team.
They're just too
Those
young,
Denver
man.
teams.
They weren't ready.
Yeah.
The
What was
fucking
he not ready
Lakers. The Lakers, Kobe,
hmm
used to be cooking their ass.
Well, Kobe
Kmart
wasn't.
couldn't stop that nigga. He was like, God damn, what the fuck do I gotta do?
That Denver team was cold, man.
It was. They had everybody. J.R. Smith, Chauncey
That's what I'm
Billups, fucking Kenyon Martin. You had Birdman. You had
Yep.
man, you had Andre Miller.
Hold on.
They had squad, bro.
So they only went to what?
Second round.
That's the furthest they ever got. Yikes.
Because they always battle against the Lakers. Because I remember something happened and Kobe, I think it was with the All-Star game or something, and Kobe told, like, y'all ain't never gonna get out the second round. He was talking about George Karl. George Karl did something to him.
Oh,
And he said, all right,
okay.
you ain't never gonna get out the second round.
Okay. Now,
I don't remember what it was, but it was something.
What was the team with AI on it? That was that one too, right? Who was on that one?
Johnson was
he
still on
was-
there. It was, I think,
'cause
Melo
'cause
was
they
there
tra-
too.
Melo was there too.
yeah, right.
That was the year they played like 1 year. Then Melo left after that. I think
Yeah.
him and J.R. Smith to New York. I don't know who they got back though, because I think AI went to
Detroit.
Detroit after that. Yeah, and then on to Memphis.
That's what I was mad about Detroit. I mean, I love the Rip. That was my favorite. But I feel like if they was gonna do it, keep Chauncey. And goddamn, get rid of Rip. Y'all gonna break it up. That's just how I felt as a Pistons fan. Like it'll be Chauncey, Iverson,
Yeah,
Prince, Rasheed, all them. Yeah, know what I'm saying? Because
Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace. But even though I loved Rip, but that's how I feel because the situation, like Iverson would have fit in better, like you know what I'm saying?
as a scorer
Yes.
with Chauncey running the point.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, so the issue was Kobe thought that George Karl didn't want him to win MVP of the '98 All-Star game.
okay.
Remember, Kobe was showing out that game, and they saying George Karl wanted Michael Jordan to win it because Michael Jordan did wind up winning it, right? Or was
And
it
he
no?
don't put him
Kobe
back in the game. I think he set him down for like the rest of the game. He won't let him get back in or something like that.
That's what it was.
Mhm.
Okay, now it makes sense because he had a chance to beat because they said Jordan finished with 23, and he had 18 through 3 quarters, and George Karl set him down for the rest. There you go. That's why he sent him that death threat.
Okay. All right, you want to
Man.
fuck with me, and that's how I feel that your guys should come out this season. Your whole team, Tatum
You
and
talking about-
Brown.
You talking about the Pistons?
No, you. I'm talking about Tatum and Brown.
Tatum ain't gonna come out like that. It's not talk about Tatum. He will not ever be like Kobe.
I'm not saying like Kobe, but I'm saying
that.
come out like
He don't
that.
have that mentality in him. He's too
Well,
soft
yeah,
to be like
I'm sure.
Kobe.
I
You don't
can't.
beat this motherfucker's ass once.
I'm not gonna say that he's soft. I'm just gonna
He's
say
soft.
his demeanor is
soft.
not that type of demeanor. I'm not saying he's soft.
No, he's not. I mean, he's all right. I like Jaylen Brown better.
There you go. You just gotta do it, don't you? You just gotta do it, don't you? Respect. I get mad at you.
Without Jaylen Brown, they haven't won no championships.
I don't think so. They needed him definitely. I think he'll be even better this year. All right, so we
Yeah.
coach the Olympics next year.
Goes to the next Olympics.
Mm-hmm. Since your boy
Spoelstra.
Huh?
Spoelstra.
Okay. I say either him or Ty Lue, one of the two. I don't think you go wrong either way.
Man, I don't know. I think
Got to be Spoelstra. Ain't nobody else. That's the best coach. Him and Ty Lue.
That's what I'm saying. Either him or Ty Lue will make the most sense.
Yeah.
So
Tyler, I think he's good because he makes a lot of adjustments. I give him that. He's one coach that makes adjustments that I've seen. Other than that, yeah.
But overall, Spoelstra is the best, man. He's the best fit. I just feel that way.
So Pat Riley could tell him what to do. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Pat Riley gonna be something with his hands like.
People love that dude, man. Them NBA players love Spoelstra, man.
Yeah,
But the thing is-
Pat Riley be telling him what to do, and they think he running shit. Well, all right, let me go check with Pat.
But you could say that for the Boston coach. You could say, "Oh boy, tell him what to do upstairs." What's his name? The white boy, the coach,
Brad Stevens? No.
Brad Stevens. Yeah, you could say that.
Brad had his chance. He messed it up. He messed it
No,
up.
Brad Stevens had. Yeah,
He had his chance to do it. He didn't do it. He
He'll
had
be out
Kyrie.
there
He had
talking shit.
Terry Rozier there. He had
He
Gordon
couldn't
Hayward.
do it with Kyrie though. Kyrie didn't fit. Y'all saw he didn't fit.
Well, the thing
That's
was,
adjustments. That's
but-
when you make adjustments. He fit. Anybody could fit. You just got. You can't tell me you got NBA quality players, all-star players on your team, and you can't figure out a system to make these motherfuckers fit. Then you're not a good coach to me.
Some people just some people just don't fit in certain systems. Like Kyrie is not.
You know how
He don't
Kyrie plays. You know how he plays.
It's just like even in Dallas, he's like he don't fit. It's just like he's there.
So you have to
Same thing.
Just how's he going to fit in someone else's system? Because they made a system for him. It's not like
Kyrie
make the system.
My thing about Kyrie, I love Kyrie. He's an individual type of player, like scorer type player. He's not somebody you can't build a team around him. Unless it's a team like defensively or some sound type defensive team or something, like he's just because he's a scorer.
So you saying like a back in the day Philly team, the 76ers with Allen Iverson.
Right. Something like that.
Okay.
Because even in Dallas, it don't fit. It don't. Like, am I tripping?
Oh no, so I'm about to ask you a question. So you think they would be better off without Kyrie on the team or better with him on the team?
I feel like he could be replaceable. It's not like, okay, if you get rid of Kyrie, Dallas gonna fall off the map. No, I don't.
I can see you saying that if they didn't make it to the championship, but they just made it to a championship, something's got to be working.
Then when they got to the championship game, them two didn't know how to play together. They didn't.
Okay,
That's the problem. See what I'm saying?
But
am I wrong?
No, you're not. But listen, you guys was talking about how good the Timberwolves defense. Oh, they're the best defense, motherfucker. Look at it. Look how they stopping all these people. And then look what happened. They go against the best defense, and you're telling me that this dude doesn't fit in the system, but he beat the best defense? This doesn't make sense.
I think this might be an excuse, but Minnesota had a tougher series going against Denver. They was tired by the time they got over there.
So you don't think Dallas was tired by the time they got to Boston? Luka was beat up going against these niggas.
I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying too. You don't think?
But Denver was the best team, right?
Yeah.
And Minnesota took out the best team. They went through that series. How many games ago? Did it go 7?
No, it went. Yeah, it did go 7.
It went 7.
Went 7. That was a tough series, man. Nobody thought they could beat them.
Okay, so look at it like this though. Because Dallas, they did.
Who did Dallas play? Nobody. Well,
no,
Phoenix.
I was trying to think with the Western Conference team that Dallas. I mean, yeah, that Dallas played a couple years ago when they got to the NBA Finals. Or did they? No, they did make it to the finals.
They made it to the Western Conference.
Western Conference Finals, yeah.
Phoenix, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
because shit out of Phoenix. Then they lost to Golden State.
Denver. Oh,
yeah, Denver.
Okay.
My bad, Denver.
Okay, all right.
Denver.
So what I'm saying is, it's not like they haven't. Well, Kyrie's been there before, and Luka's been there before. So this was like the second and third times them both being there. So they know the pressures of the situation. Now, if they both never been there, that's a different story. But both of them jokers been there before. And so for them to play as bad as they played, because up until that point, people was calling them the best backcourt ever. And I think that's foolishness. Like, you can't call it, because people are prisoners of the moment. And they try to, whatever's happening now, it's the best of. And you just like, yo, this is not the best backcourt that ever played the game of basketball. It's just not. It looks good now, because what wound up happening? If they're the best backcourt, they wouldn't look so bad on defense. If you're the best backcourt. Like,
neither one of them are defenders.
Huh?
Neither one of them are defenders.
And I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to be considered the best backcourt ever, how could you hold up that title if you don't play both sides of the ball?
Yeah. I mean,
who's the best backcourt ever?
I don't know.
The best backcourt ever is Clay and Steph.
I wouldn't even put them as the best backcourt ever.
Or
I'm talking about when you say best backcourt ever, I'm talking about offense and defense, not just one side of the ball.
oh yeah, you can't do that then.
So
That's what I'm saying.
who? Okay, so who plays both sides of the ball, point guard and shooting guard?
I will have to look it up. I don't know right off the top of my head.
Rasheed, the Pistons did. Chauncey and Rip.
Yeah, Rip. They definitely.
I'm trying to think.
Rip wasn't playing that. If you don't play defense, you don't get no clock.
Clay cooking Rip. Clay cooking Rip.
Clay gonna cook Rip.
Hell yeah.
Clay gonna get tired chasing that dude around though.
Nah. Prime Clay versus Prime Rip? Nah.
Actually, that would be a really good matchup this
That
season.
would be.
That would be a really good matchup.
Rip too small. Clay body in that little nigga.
Yeah, Rip will goddamn kill Clay, man. God, don't sleep on Rip, man. That dude was a mid-range killer.
I didn't say he wasn't.
I would put Tayshaun Prince on Klay Thompson though. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
You have to. Rip ain't holding him.
Yeah.
Clay could hold Rip, but Rip ain't holding Clay.
Nah.
Clay is not gonna hold no damn Rip. Even no.
Hold on. Which Klay Thompson we talking about?
We talking about Prime Clay when they winning championships.
No.
This nigga lockdown defender.
Nah.
All right.
No. No.
They were talking about this was the best two-way player in the game.
No. He won't. No.
You say he won't?
63.
He won't. No, he will not stop no Rip. No.
I didn't say he would stop him. No one's
He
going to
won't
stop
shut him down, nothing. No. He's still going to get 25. He's going to get 25.
I don't know about 25.
Rip going to still get 25.
I can see him getting 20, between 20 and 25 a night. I can see that.
I can see him getting 15 and 19. For real.
Bro, you gotta go. I think Sean, he forgot how good Rip was, bro.
But listen what I'm gonna say, because you got to play to both sides now. You playing against Klay Thompson and you running too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just out there just playing against nobody no more. You
Rip
D.
could play D too.
Yeah, but listen, you playing D all night because Klay is lighting that motherfucker up, and you know he is. Prime Klay.
Rip gonna have him tired though. He'll have him tired. Run around them screens. Oh nah.
That's what I'm saying. They both like the same player, so you can't say that.
That's why I said that would be a good matchup. That's
but they're not really. Clay's not doing like Rip.
Klay don't even dribble the ball.
No, I'm saying like Rip will put the ball on the floor.
But that's what he's saying. He ain't got to dribble.
And look, not only that,
Klay all day long. Klay don't even have the ball. He just running around getting in the
but Rip is doing the same thing, but worse. Worse.
That's why I think it would be a good matchup.
Worse. Look, the only person like Rip was Reggie Miller and Steph Curry. Those are it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna post that question tomorrow.
See what I'm saying? Those are only people that you're gonna be running around like you ain't gonna. They don't stop running.
Neither one of them do.
That's why Steph is so hard to guard because this motherfucker and Steph is like that's one thing I've seen in the Olympics. That motherfucker throws some good ass screens, running off shit, doing all this shit. That motherfucker is nice.
It's their pin down play. It's the same. They run the same play in Golden State. It's the exact same thing. This man over here pin down Curry's player when he brings up the ball. Curry swings off. You wide open. And if you ain't wide open, I fake hand off to you. I drive to the hole. They do the same play. They've been doing the same shit for years.
But Steph's a good screener, though. That's all I'm saying. He can set some good screens.
They've been doing that same screen for years.
I think the reason why it looks a lot better is because of the level of players that they have on that team.
Yeah.
You know, because like he don't have a LeBron, he don't have like a KD anymore. He don't have those type of players on his team anymore. But I can promise you, if he had one or two of those caliber players on the team still, it would look the same. But because they don't have
go watch him and Draymond handoff and fake handoff.
Yeah,
that shit all day long. Draymond fake it and go dunk. He got so many dunks off this little fake ass play. Let me fake hand him. Fake hand off.
For me, watching that though, Steph and LeBron will be a fucking issue if they ever play together.
Well, they was trying to make the trade. I was just talking.
Man, watching that, I said, man, that would not be pretty.
That was trying to trade LeBron for Kuminga. Like essentially, the Warriors would have had to give up like 5 or 6 players for LeBron.
They should have did it.
But the Lakers didn't want to do it.
Oh,
The
the
Lakers
Lakers
didn't
did.
Yeah, because it wasn't Golden State, it was the Lakers. And so if that would have happened, I think that prolongs both of their careers, meaning Steph and LeBron.
Yep.
Man, that would be a nice combination, man. Watching that.
It would have been something that it would have been something to behold if it would have happened. Now, I'm not gonna say it can't happen now, but like if I'm Golden State, huh?
It ain't gonna happen now.
Yeah, that's what I said.
LeBron only got 1 or 2 years, maybe.
Nah.
This was last year, I think, I think it was last year when this trade came up. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
last one of the day.
Keep
y'all
playing
think
into
that
Bryce come. Telling you.
Hmm?
2 more. I said he's gonna keep playing until Bryce come.
Oh, I thought
Oh, damn. He going to be 45.
yeah, I thought you said something else. I can
He
see
got 2
that.
more years.
Yeah, I can see that. 'Cause
Damn,
he
that's crazy. If he played that long, he's just dumb. But go
I
ahead.
think he's playing 3 more years, but
Because I look at it like this: the more points he scored, the more he adds to his totals for total points. So the longer he plays, the more points he's gonna add to it that nobody's gonna probably ever break.
Ain't nobody going to break it.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, no
So
one
he'll
gonna play
be-
that long.
Yeah.
No, ain't nobody gonna play that long. So, but can Dame and Giannis? I ain't say win the title, but just return to the Eastern Conference Finals.
No.
That's another thing. Yeah.
Not in this
Now,
season.
somebody that don't fit, I don't think Dame and Giannis fit.
That's another. Yeah, that's another one. I thought it would fit. I would say I said they will fit, but
They're fine. Dame was going through problems. Y'all know he had off-court problems. Now, the
Yeah.
problem is Giannis needs to expand his game. He hasn't gotten any better. It's the same Giannis for 5 years ago. He's just a downhill player, still can't hit free throws, still has no jumper. That's what the issue is. And Chris Middleton has to be healthy. And if Chris Middleton comes back like he was in the playoffs, they got a chance to make some noise in the East, but I don't see them going to the finals. No.
So then, if you don't have them going to the finals, what happens this next year, this next offseason then?
Giannis is leaving and going to Golden State.
But Steph gonna be probably on his way out if that happens.
I mean, that's the way you keep Steph there. You got to get Giannis.
Man, you better do something.
If Steph don't leave to go to Miami, like I'm saying, Giannis is going there.
What the hell you mean, Steph going to Miami? Where you get this
Remember
from?
I told you like 3 weeks ago. I see Steph getting traded to Miami. They need to trade to Miami. If you want to have a winning chance, you can go to Miami. You got everything you need. You got a Jimmy Butler, who you know he play already. You got Ramirez, Jimmy.
Bam.
You know he's ready. You got a Bam. You got that big center now. Bam could play power forward. You got a bench. You got a couple players. Terry Rozier got to go. You still keep either Duncan or keep Hero. One of them got to go. But other than that, you good. You got a chance to make some noise in the East.
I'll probably get rid of Duncan. I keep Hero.
But I think that's the only place I can see him going and it working. I don't, because who else needs a point guard like Steph?
In the East or in general?
In general. Besides LA, I don't see him going to the Lakers. So
Yeah, that's the only other team I'm thinking is the Lakers. That's a lot of money that's moving around too.
Well, what about the Clippers?
nah.
Nobody wants to play for them motherfuckers, man.
Clippers they're done.
Clippers, man, they just keep. They're the most disappointing team, bro. Like, man,
Fallen All-Star. And then they got a point guard that's on his decline. He's on his way out. James Harden, he's on his decline. You know, he got
Yeah,
one or more seasons, and then he's going to be like a role player.
he could be a role player now. Shit. Damn.
I'm saying he's going to have to accept the role from off the bench.
Yeah. Harden still could do his thing. I mean, I'm not. He can still, but man.
But I don't see him taking that role because, like what Issue was just saying, he, in my opinion, I think that's why he stayed in LA because he don't want to come off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Other options, so he gonna keep on playing in LA.
Yeah, and then Miami's a big market for Steph too. That's what I just don't see no other place where he could go. Because if you stay in Golden State, they're gonna have to do something. If you're gonna ask for a trade,
They might just ride him on out and just let him go on. Play his whole career like Kobe did. Never know.
but at least they gave Kobe a chance again. He got another chance to get a ring without
Yeah.
Shaq. They built pieces around him and said, "Hey, at least we trying."
But yeah, the Warriors had a hell of a run though. That was a good man.
Okay, so at what point do you just let the thing either ride it out or you just like, hey, we need to
It
go ahead
was
and
2 years ago. It was after that last championship. That's when they should have broke it up. That's when they should have got rid of. They shouldn't have re-signed Draymond. That's what hurt them. They should have went after another key person that was available.
which make a lot of sense.
Me and y'all are gonna always disagree about Draymond, but
You think they should have kept him?
Draymond is like we went over this a lot. Draymond is the key, makes the thing run.
All right. So how you think he gonna do it?
Go ahead.
So what's been happening lately then?
I'm saying how you
If they
think
didn't have Draymond, what would that team be?
They will have to have another piece that's better than if they like say a player like Ben Simmons. If they would have got Ben Simmons and he would have played, he'd have been better than Draymond.
No,
Yes.
he don't do the things Draymond do on the court, man.
if he plays the way he's supposed to play.
Like he
the
played
first,
in Philly.
yeah, the first year or two he was in Philly. If he played that way, then there's no.
You're not gonna get that from that man, dog.
I'm
They
agreeing.
talking
with
about
you.
he might be the Lakers. But
He does. Draymond does a lot that like people don't even give him credit for, man. All they think about is like they think about the antics, but besides that, the dude can play basketball. He's a great fit for that team.
system player. Yeah, he's a system player. He can't go anywhere else and play. That's why you say you got to keep him there because he can't go anywhere else and play.
He can.
So
Slide with somewhere.
he's been in the league 12 years now. Coming up, so this year coming up, it'll be 13. So he's been in the league 13 years.
It's time to let him go.
You could throw his ass like you seriously. You could throw him in Dallas, throw him over there with them. He'd do the same type of dirty work. Why wouldn't he?
I'm not saying that he wouldn't. I just don't know if he would fit that team.
All right.
I'm just saying this. I'm thinking of a scenario.
I just don't because
You could throw him in Phoenix. You could put him in Phoenix, and he could do the shit he do. Why not?
How about just trade him to the Lakers where you really want to be, and leave it at that?
Well, why would he don't fit with the Lakers? Because he needs to have the ball in his hand, man.
He will have it. Him and LeBron can share the same balls.
That's pause.
But I'm just saying, like, 'cause at no point in time LeBron wants to give up the ball, and Draymond Green don't want to give up the ball. So to me, what are your other options? Like, you don't have a whole lot of options if you're either team.
He could play at the Hawks. There's a lot of teams he could play with.
What I'm saying is, he's not gonna want to go to no situation that
He can go to Boston.
He's
He
definitely
can
not
play.
gonna,
No, he could fit. He could fit in Boston. Come on, Knight, for real.
I'm serious.
No, y'all just think about the antics. Y'all not thinking about the ball player.
I'm thinking about both. That's
But
why
you
I
got
don't
to
want
think
him.
of all of it, though. You can't just take the antics out and say, "Hey, we're gonna give you Draymond Green without the antics." Like,
But I would like to have a player like that on my team. So if I was running this, I would like to have somebody like that.
All right, so you
Somebody that
call up Detroit
somebody,
and tell them Draymond on the team.
I'll take him over there. Shit, he'll be back home in Michigan.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Call them up. Hey, bring Draymond home.
I don't know. I'm not saying he's not. He's good in Golden State. That's the only place I see him good at. He fits their system. To me, he's not.
He'll fit in other places if you make it work. You can make him fit other places. You see what he brings to the team.
Well, I mean, he's an okay rebounder. He's a good passer.
That's it. He don't defend nobody, nothing.
Who's he defending? I mean, he's an okay defender. He ain't stopping nobody. He ain't no lockdown defender like y'all be talking about. He ain't no two-way player. I mean, you putting him on your best player?
I don't think he is a great defender. I think he get away with a lot of fouls that they don't call.
Yeah.
Like that. If you watch him play, he gets away with a lot of fouls, man. Because he'll go to the ref,
bully
him completely foul somebody, and go to the ref and be like, "I didn't touch him," and it's clear as day he smacked the mess out of this dude, but he'd be like, "I ain't touch him." Like personally, I don't think he's a good defender.
So
y'all just don't like him. Y'all just don't like him, and it's all right. Let's just move on. You don't like him.
Well, that's it then.
You don't like him.
Best player though?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Like, say you going Paul George, you gonna put Draymond Green on Paul George?
Why not?
Okay, I'm just asking.
Why not? He'll fit in Philly. He'll fit in Philly.
Yeah, he'll probably fit in Philly. I can see him fitting in Philly. He could be just like
y'all, man. Y'all just don't like him. Don't like him.
He could fit in Philly. He could be just like PJ Tucker.
But he can't shoot the ball, so that's the problem.
Shoot the ball either. He didn't average 3 points.
PJ Tucker can hit that side three like he can hit that.
He can average 3 points.
No, that nigga can't hit nothing. Draymond cannot shoot no goddamn side. He don't need to be shooting no side nothing.
But PJ Tucker was only average 3 to 6 points.
So that's what my point to you is. So what position would he be playing in? If he can't score, he could barely.
Put him at the 4.
You gonna have him and Joel Embiid in the post together?
No.
Why not? He can bring the ball down.
You got Maxey. Got the ball all the time.
Maxey don't bring the ball down like that.
Why doesn't he the point guard?
He's not. He's like they don't run like them niggas on. They did it like Paul George gonna be bringing the ball down now.
Well, now I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. It's like he don't really bring the ball down. Who was over there last year?
It was Maxey.
Maxey
was the one bringing the ball up. That's how he scored so many points.
Maxey and Kelly Oubre in the backcourt.
Yo,
Tobias Harris.
Yes, Maxey brought the ball up. That's what I'm saying. Like, what position would he literally play on the team?
The power forward. He'll go right into that slot where he's at now. Right. Center, power forward.
Like, for real, he can work in Philly. That's probably the only other place. Because just like PJ Tucker. I mean, just stand out there, dish out the ball, and play some defense.
He's better than PJ Tucker. Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying. If he's better than PJ Tucker, he could work in Philly. And I'm telling you, he can hit that side 3. PJ Tucker wasn't barely hitting that 3. He was averaging like 3 to 4 points. He went like from November to like February without scoring.
Yeah, he was shooting like Tatum in the Olympics. Yeah.
Tatum ain't get enough shots in the Olympics, so you can't do that.
That nigga shot 0 for 16 from the field.
So I believe Draymond Green could score and be better than him. But yeah, he could fit
him. Yeah, he'll fit in Philly. I like that fit for him. But maybe they'll trade him over there.
Because Philly ain't really got no assets to give up.
Exactly.
It ain't got nothing. They spend all that damn money on all them bum players ain't gonna win shit.
So Draymond Green averaged 8.6 points last year.
Yeah.
Much?
Scored 69 points.
8,
Oh, how many rebounds?
like 9, 8 or 9, and like
Yeah,
7 assists.
7 assists. That's a good player, role player. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it is.
That's what I'm saying.
But
He's way better than PJ Tucker.
Yeah, why do you keep jumping on PJ like this? PJ ain't even bothering
Because-
nobody.
We're talking about Philly. And he was playing the power forward in Philly.
Yeah,
He was
he'll
there.
be. Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah, and he could bring the ball up the floor. Yeah, he'd be different. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yep.
So trade
Yep.
him to Philly.
that's the only reason I'm calling out
Yeah.
PJ Tucker. Because
Yeah.
that's the person he was playing. And I'm like, damn, he's way better than him, and he could fit in that role.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Paul George, you got scores around you, you got a big man, you can throw lobs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because PJ Tucker can't throw lobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
Yeah.
to be out there really taking no space. But
See, Draymond fit over there. See, you found a home for him, dog.
No, hold on. Hold on.
that's about the only good place I can see him at. And it'll work out good in this situation.
Man, I
And he
thought
in the
they,
East too.
Man, he'll be bullying people over there. That's what I'm saying.
That's what they need to get going up against the Knicks.
Yep. Knicks in the Boston.
man, I was trying to see how many points PJ Tucker averaged last year.
Come on, man.
Probably 5.
No. It was like 1.9.
Don't do that to my man PJ.
All right.
He averaged a strong 6.
No, he didn't.
Okay,
No,
hold
he
on.
didn't.
Hold on,
No,
hold
he
on.
didn't.
Oh, they got Eric Gordon this year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did leave Phoenix. Yep.
Man, Philly trying to make some
Philly.
real moves.
Mm-hmm.
They still ain't going to win.
Martin.
You said who?
Caleb Martin from
They
Miami.
got-
They still ain't going to win shit. Embiid's going to be hurt. George probably going to get hurt. We already know what's going to happen.
Yo, they said this man averaged 1.7 points a game last year.
I told you 1.9. I was like a point, 2 points off.
Draymond will be a good fit over there.
Yo, this
And
is
this nigga's
hilarious.
still in the league. He Tobias Harris, like that shit's crazy, right?
That'll be an upgrade from Tobias. Draymond Green.
So PJ averaged 2 points essentially, 3 rebounds, and almost 1 assist per game.
$13 years experience, same. I mean,
But you get an agitator, you get rebound, you get a ball. I mean, somebody to put the ball on the floor,
yeah,
rebounding.
20, 23 minutes a game. Draymond could play at least 35.
True statement.
You still ain't seen the AD?
Oh, PJ Suckers?
You don't see it with Draymond over there?
I'm not saying that he can't. What I'm saying is Tyrese Maxey has the ball a lot. And so I don't know if that's going to be helpful for them because of the amount of time they get the ball.
They do
That's
the
all.
same play, Clay, and they did in Golden State. The pin down. He threw the little hand up. That's all they got to do is run. You got PG and you got Maxey. Not saying they're the same quality shooters, but they can shoot. They can hit the 15-footer and shit like that. And then if not, you just dump it down to Joel.
So that's what I'm saying. If they run it that way, then I can see
And
it.
you got Eric Gordon. You got shooters. They'll be all right.
Who?
Eric Gordon ain't no shooter. Eric Gordon ain't no shooter. Come on. All right now. Issues. Eric Gordon ain't no shooter.
He can shoot the 3.
This thing here. Watch. He's shooting it better than Jason Tatum.
Hell yeah. Jason Tatum cannot hit the 3.
That's a low blow right there. He had 30 points in the last game. The last game of the season, he almost had a triple-double. I'm confused. What else
Jason
did
Tatum. Oh, man.
this dude he don't do nothing but score points, rebound, and block shots.
He don't do nothing but just take bad shots and shoot funny.
But everybody shoot bad shots though. That's the NBA.
Jason Tatum is over.
I give you
He,
that.
he's. I'm not saying he's a bum, but
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what
that's
you
all I
can't,
can say about that.
tell you what you can't say about him though. He is a world champion. He got that ring. He gonna
Thanks
get
to
that.
Jaylen Brown.
Hey, don't matter who it's thanks to. He got that ring. We don't
Thanks
say
to
thanks
Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday.
Scottie Pippen that Jordan won them rings. No,
What Tatum need to do this season for you to say he ain't no bum?
He's not a bum. I want to make
No,
it clear.
I know what you mean. I'm just saying for you to be
He-
like, all right, this nigga cold.
No, because
nothing.
no, I'm not. Okay,
To me, I don't have a problem with him. It's the whole outside world that got an issue with him.
he could.
I've watched this dude do this since 2018, 2017, 2018, when Kyrie was there. He was out there killing. So that's what I'm saying. I saw this already before.
I agree. I just want to know.
Man, like he does. I'm not saying like he has his games. Like he will go the fuck off. Yes, but then you be like, there be games like, where are you at? Like, and you supposed to be that dude. A lot of games be like, where are you at?
I'm not gonna say a lot of games.
A lot of games.
I'm not
There be
gonna say
games you be like, where is Tatum at?
Now,
Like for
I
real.
understand, like scoring wise, yeah. But if he ain't scoring, he's doing everything else. He's rebounding, assisting, and playing defense.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
I mean, when he's broke, he knows he got to step it up in other ways. Because like when they was playing against
I
Boston,
just want to work on his jump shot this whole off season. God damn. I hate that jumper. This is jump. I think it's the way he shoots the ball I don't like. It's just I don't like the way he just. It's just I don't like it. I don't know.
So I will agree with you on that. Because I was like, it's something about the way he shoot the ball now. It wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
Compared to when he
It's like
first
he got
came
a hitch in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like he's not shooting it like he once was when he first came into the league. Now I don't know if that has anything to do with him not shooting as well as he used to. But when he was a couple years ago, before he got that little like a fake
Yeah.
Like a hitch,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it's something. I'm like, this dude didn't always shoot like that. It was
he's not.
I don't know.
No, he didn't. He didn't always shoot like that. I can attest to that because I watched. Because I was like, I don't remember him shooting like this. It's some type of hitch when he shoot the ball. It's like he pauses and then shoots.
Yeah.
He would get it and just go up and shoot. But now it's like you go.
It's not a fluid motion no more.
Yeah, it's not.
And he's always hitting the back of the damn rim. I'm like, man, you can take something. Like for real, he always hits the back of the rim. Watch it. Like it's always boom, the back of the rim. Boom. He be like, and it be them long rebounds. Like he don't hit the front. You know how Steph shoots, it always like hits the rim and kind of spins. His hits the back. Boom. He be like, this nigga is just shooting too hard. That's what it is. Because if you hitting the back of the rim, that's what's going on, right?
Maybe he should go get some lessons from Kay Cunningham. I think he can learn a lot from Kay Cunningham.
Probably needs to, probably needs to go with Jaylen and shoot around or something.
No, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think whoever changed his shooting style, I think he needs to go back to his old shooting style. I don't know.
Yeah.
He needs to go back to that. I think once he goes back to that shooting style, I think a lot more of his jump shot, I think a lot of his jump shots will be a lot better than what they are.
Yeah.
But
because I didn't remember him shooting the three a little bit better than what I saw. I'm like, this dude's not shooting it. What is going on?
He's not. But hey, I thank you for you guys' time. We went way over. We supposed to start at 1 hour. But hey,
when you get me on there, I start messing things up.
Nah, you need to come on time, man. We ain't paying you. We paying you to be on time, Chief.
I know, man. I know.
So I'm happy you even got here though. It helped out with the discussion, so I appreciate you.
Yep.
All right, fellas, you enjoyed the rest.
Oh yeah, before y'all go, football season. What y'all doing? What we doing? You can find enough players.
I sent it out. Ain't no one sign up.
Send it back out. Matter of fact, send it back out on Saturday.
All right.
Send it back out on Saturday.
All right. If y'all got anybody to send it out to them, shit.
Just Just send it back out on Saturday. I got it.
And you see, I was doing what, $10? You said?
$10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.